we're about to cross the Rhine River. Got Exploring Dave down there, filming in a foxhole that we've found. Well, that is the actual guardhouse. Today we are going to Weeze, which is the site of the former RAF Laarbruch, and that's where Exploring Dave used to be based when he was in the RAF Regiment. So we're going to go explore it. But today the weather is moist, but we're going to make the most of it. We're just going to get on with it. We've got boots and coats, so we're going. We're about to cross the Rhine River, which was a very instrumental part of Germany's war machine, the River Rhine and the Rhine industry. And it was very instrumental with the Allies. It was Operation Lumberjack to take the Rhine bridges and make the way east towards Berlin. That's the Nafi. Recognise that? Still got the Nafi signage on it. No way.
This was a gatehouse.
Yeah.
After 400 yards, turn right, then take the next right.
Pull into traffic car park.
Yeah.
This was the Nafi that the scalies would use. We call them scalies. They were the married contingency in the RAF. The married quarters were just over that side, and so this was the nearest Nafi to them. This was like a big supermarket. There is another Nafi further on in the camp that was nearer to where our barrack blocks were. We used to use them all the time. More convenient, obviously.
That's the Nafi. Family sis used to say, yeah, family store on the side of it. Where next, mate?
Well, we'll just go along and look at the gatehouse.
Yeah.
Now, this wasn't the guard room. This was just the gatehouse, which guarded the entrance to the actual airfield, and they just did the day-to-day security of the airfield for the entrance.
Was that big canopy on it then?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So that was like where they used to have the mirrors and the torches to set to the cars and that.
Pull the cars over to one side, and they had big mirrors on a handle, and they could look underneath the car to see if there was anything there shouldn't be. They're also handy for looking up ladies' skirts as well, but we're not going to that.
No. Yeah, because this was at the height of the Cold War, and it was also the height of the IRA's campaign against the British forces, so security was very tight, and booby traps and IEDs were a common theme. We're just at the guardhouse. Just going to film in through this window. Oh, that is the actual guardhouse. And here's where they used to search the cars. They had this canopy so they could search them. And they've got actual lights in the road, look. So they could turn these lights on and shine them underneath the cars and just have a look. This was the controller to turn the lights on and off. That's master on and off. And then they've got all the different areas to turn them on and off. So you've got your sun lights up there, your sodium discharge lights to light up the canopy, and then you've got the under car lights as well, under vehicle lights. And this was like the gate. This isn't the guardhouse. This is just the gate station where they can control people coming in and out. So stop and search people. There is a museum here that you can visit. I'll put a link to the website on there. That's an old Bloodhound missile. I think they've got an English electric Canberra here, and they've got a Bertha's gun here as well. So it's well worth a visit. Yeah, I'll just show you in there again. This was where they used to pass permits through. But the hole in the window is still there, so we can film inside, which is quite cool. Got all the old like controls for things there. Let's go catch up with Dave. Where to next, Dave?
We'll go down. I think we'll stop off at the guard room.
Yep.
That'll bring back some fond memories.
Of?
I was fortunate enough to be able to spend a few nights in there, under invitation of the RAF police, I hasten to add. Well, you know, boys will be boys.
Come spend the night in our cells?
Yes.
Yeah, good times.
40 years and it's sadly overgrown.
Yeah, it has a little, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I won't go in there, mate. Yeah.
This is all new.
Is that new, is it?
Well,
oh, airport car park.
The airport car park. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's all new then. That's what I saw, the big clearing.
Yeah. Generators for these workmen here.
Yeah. So there's no power on site,
No.
other than the security for the bunker.
Yeah. I had a happy moment in here. We was out on a run with full kit on. And we used to do silly things like shout gas, gas, gas. We'd have to put his respirator on, run 200 yards with his respirator on, and then get down, do press-ups, sit-ups, all that rubbish. We're turning round, running backwards, and my foot went down a pothole.
Oops.
Caught my heel on the edge of the pothole, and I went arse over elbow. Tore my Achilles tendon. So
Ouch.
we finished off the run, and got sent straight to the medical centre. I didn't know at the time what damage I'd done, so they got me in there. Doctor says, oh, it's a torn Achilles tendon, and he's bending my foot backwards and forwards.
Ooh.
And getting all the medical staff to put the hand under the torn tendon so they knew what a torn tendon felt like. Meanwhile, I'm sat there writhing in agony,
Yeah.
you know, trying not to swear, because I don't swear.
No.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah.
Plastered on, 6 weeks of crutches.
Yeah.
Great.
And that is, check that out. Is that a Mark 1 transit? I don't know if that's Mark 1 or... There's one there for Chris Stacey. Old transit, I think it's a Mark 1, but I can't be sure. There we go, it's one for Chris. Old water tank. That looks like there's lots of refrigeration in there. In that building there. So that's been a server room or something.
Yeah.
See all the condensers.
Yeah.
So they'll have some computers in there at some point.
Little bit of a funny story. One lunchtime we've been to the Airman's Mess, which is that building behind us,
Yeah.
and on the way back we go past this block, which was the WAAF block, Women's Air Force, and just outside the front door there is a bicycle rack.
So we gotta see if it's still there.
Yeah. And
Cool.
as we were going past there, one of the lads said to Taff, I won't say second name, but you know who you are, go on, have a sniff at the bicycle seat. And he did. Just for a joke, you understand. As he was doing so, the sergeant WAAF came out and caught him in the act. Oops. Oh dear. The air was blue. She tore bits off of him. Yeah, really funny at the time.
Yeah.
We were
Definitely.
creasing ourselves laughing. No, not here anymore, but it was just at the side of this door. bicycle rack.
Yeah. Wow. That was a WAAF block. WAAF block at RAF Laarbruch. See, some of the electrics and that don't even look that old.
No.
They're
Well,
just...
I think these buildings have been repurposed.
So they've got modern windows, haven't they?
I'm going to say, we didn't have aluminium windows back in the day. Or aluminium doors. No.
No.
They were all metal frame windows and wooden doors.
They even look possibly like triple glazed. That was a WAAF block.
Yeah.
And we're in. We're in the WAAF block.
Well,
There's the old electrics. All turned off.
I can honestly say that this is the first time that I've been in a WAAF block. Because all the times I was in the forces, it wasn't allowed.
No, apart from RAF Luton.
Oh yes. Now you see. You can see all the single rooms they used to have.
It even smells clean still.
It does, doesn't it?
You know, it don't smell all old and fusty, it smells like clean.
So, and this is the Women's Royal Air Force. So I don't know what they were shaving. I haven't seen many WAAFs with whiskers.
No comment. But yeah, it's a nice room, this one. Still works, well it's German, isn't it? It's going to work, it's German. They've even got, on the windows, they've got like little things to put plants in and stuff. The extra bits that obviously the men weren't interested. Someone's been and ripped all the electrics out. You get metal thieves here as well. They've taken, ripped all this is the conduit lids. They've pulled all the lids off. Nice person like green. Hey, Danger Mouse, I look after my teeth. Your socket outlets, that's been painted on. On it, and that is a border, that's like wallpaper border. That someone's put on to make it look more nice. I mean, that's fair enough really, isn't it?
We didn't have borders in our rooms.
No.
But typically this is the very same layout as our block. So if I can't get into where my billet was, then, this is exactly the same layout.
Nice. Did you all have single rooms?
Yeah.
That's not bad, is it?
Although one time I did get, after a spell on Jankers, I was demoted and I was put in a 12-man room for a while. They take your privileges away, you see.
Yeah.
You have to go to the cookhouse, wash pots, peel potatoes and do extra guard duties, things like that as a punishment for being naughty. And they also get your privilege taken away, they put you in the 12-man barrack room.
Yeah, punishment. It's just like being on detention at home, isn't it? Barrack room. Oh, this room's bigger. So this was probably a sergeant's room. WAAF sergeant.
The bigger rooms were normally for an NCO.
Yeah, X2429, what's that?
I don't know. That might have been afterwards.
After.
This building's been repurposed, I think, at some stage.
Yeah. Look how big the alarm things are in Germany. It's bigger and better.
And then this would have been a two-person room.
Yeah.
Normally, when you got posted to a squadron and you were the new kid on the block, they didn't always have single accommodation, so they were put in a two-person room. And then as somebody else got posted out and single-person accommodation became available, you get transferred and somebody get put in these. They were still alright, it's just somewhere to sleep really.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's being in a being in a single room is nice and that, but sometimes it's really lonely. I remember being in like 4-man messes, and if you're in with the lads that you get on with, it's really good fun. It's just, yeah, they are lonely, single-man cabins. You know, if you don't work with the people in the block that you live with, you end up sort of segregated and you have pretty much no one to talk to. There is a lot of depression in the forces, you know, mental illness and that. So, but if there's anybody watching who does have that, I'll put some links in the description of people that can help. Because we've all been there, I've been there, Dave's been there, you know.
Bathroom, shower room.
How to use the washing machine from the 1980s. So, how to use the washer before washing. See, the RAF weren't sexist, they didn't just assume the women ought to use the washing machine. This was new technology then, 1200 Spain. It's like a kitchenette. Even back then they used to have the pull-out cupboards. I want these at my house. It's everything, all your stuff's like round there and you can't get to it. And fire blanket. It's a bit like what they have in ROC posts, but being Germany that's bigger. That's the old RAF signage. RFG.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, Brother Pinter. Oh, Brother Microwave Oven.
This is the kitchen. We would have made microwave wheat meals and soup, pot noodles, oh, you know, just snacks for ourselves in the year.
Didn't know Brother made microwaves. Proper NATO.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's a 31st. I think that's 1979. I'll tell there isn't a date on it. Yeah, kitchen. Kitchen with instructions. It's a bathroom. Extraction system. A shower room. All the different shower rooms. The toilet rooms. See, these are the toilets they're going to bring into the UK. You don't have a cistern, you know, you don't have a tank here. It's just literally you press a valve and it flushes the toilet. More toilets. Someone's been to smash the sinks here.
The thing I've noticed about this being a WAAF block is we've got a rail here, so they could fix shower curtains and have a little bit of privacy.
Oh yeah.
We never had those in the guys' shower washrooms.
No, did we back? No, we didn't.
So, I mean, you know.
It's not good enough for a pull-up. I'll pull that down.
No, that's just for a shower curtain.
Yeah.
And this one,
We have a rule on this channel. If we find a drying room, we have to do at least one pull-up.
this one, you've got what would have been. There's no trough.
So it's been fitted for, but not with the urinal, because it was a WAAF block.
That odd coloured tile would have been where the drain was.
Yeah. So they've just never fitted it because this was for females.
You put coat hooks up there instead.
Yeah, coat hooks.
Instead.
Yeah, no, because it definitely was a WAAF block. Well, Dave remembers it. It's funny what Dave remembers, isn't it?
And remember the good things.
Yeah.
Well, some of the naughty things as well.
That is the fire alarm system panel. Operators. No. I'll take a picture of this. It's a proper analogue fire system.
This is virtually identical to the other side of the steps you've got. I think it will be a 12-man room. Look at the bamboo and plaster ceiling.
Yeah. Never seen that before. Yeah, it's proper bamboo. Then they've skimmed it. That's there straight onto concrete. Wonder why that hasn't come off because it's been wet. It's just. I wonder if someone's yucked a light fitting down.
I'll bet they have. I bet somebody's been.
The metal thieves.
And then.
Yeah, look.
Somebody else has jumped up and grabbed the.
There's the light fitting. That's what they've done. The light fitting's there. They've tried to pull it down to nick the wire, and they've pulled the ceiling down. Just for 5p's worth of. Just for like 5p's worth of, or €5 worth of cable. Totally pointless, and they've ruined a room. See this room, that room to your right is different, something different in there.
And this?
Yeah.
Just a storeroom, just a blanket room.
Cleaner's room, please leave tidy. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because I noticed it's a key block shut. Yeah, and where they've spilled the detergent over the years. Radiator valve. There is a British 13 amp plug, and we're in Germany. I'll go around and take a photograph of that.
Yeah.
But I'll find a try and find a socket outlet. They've obviously got German. Even in these buildings, they've got German switches and sockets. Here, look. See, 13 amp plug won't fit. See how they're scraping air type here. Even though this is RAF, who's still in Germany, and they don't have Euro sockets here, BS1361. It's the German type. German switches. And the ESSA fire alarm buttons that are bigger. Press that because I've already photographed the panel that's been ripped out. Fire orders. Barrack Block 37 fire orders.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and there it is. That's a British plug. Made in Hong Kong. Shows how old that is because that'll just say made in China now. UK registered design. Yeah, look. British plug. Another sign the British were here. Obviously Dave was here as well. Yeah, safe under the stairs. Painted shut. There's your mains electrical incomer. Hardwood, that's proper carved hardwood. How they bonded it on. Electrics.
It's a laundry room.
Ah.
That's where the washing machine would have been. Oh, there's a sign on the wall there, look.
Yeah. Please fill washing after removing from the machine. Corporal WAAF J. Johnson.
People used to just take the washing out and dump it.
Not long before they closed. 25th of April 1989. And there's another There's the urinals again, but fitted for but not with. Then they've got coat hooks. What I've got here, bathroom I think. Yeah. Shower rooms. Basin room. Yeah, and they've got the privacy curtains again. So they can, you know, get washed and stuff in privacy.
How's the tumble dryer with the hole in the wall?
Oh yeah, yeah, cord for a tumble. And then again, yeah, it's got the German socket outlet. Yeah, box room. There's like a bedding store. Bedding store drying room. How the moulds affected the wall. And they put this on the walls just to make it look a bit nicer, and because NATO's lovely and that, but it's all just concrete paint, and it isn't very homely. You just want a little bit of creature comfort. We've just put a bit of border on the wall just to make it a bit nicer.
I think these two were drying rooms. There would have been poles across there. It's not the same design as we had.
No, but they were stainless. That's why they've gone.
Yeah.
It's precious metal that's worth money. The German efficiency, all the pipes are lagged. In the United Kingdom they don't bother with any of that, and it's just lagged as per, just to make, it just makes the heating system more efficient and more eco-friendly. The Germans have been doing that for decades, and we're just catching up now in the UK. The washroom, it's like a double washroom, this one. Yeah, it's crazy how they fitted it all with urinals. Fitted for but never with, because there's no fixings on the wall, and the drain hole's bunged up like we said before, and they've just put a coat hook above it. See, that is a British, it's upside down, but that's a British fire reel. The British signage for it. British Fire Action sign. Ministry of Defence. Can you guys read that? What the fuck are these? Don't know what they are. Let's have a look. Someone's left behind paracetamol. That's an old loudspeaker, like we had at the Cold War Air Base from Norfolk. Had a loudspeaker where they'd be like, block office, exploring Dave, guard room.
Just more of the same, really.
Yeah, it's sad to see them all bashed up like this. Bashed up and wrecked, because someone's purposely ripped the shower curtains down and dragged them up here. These idiots.
Crazy.
Is that an old RAF belt? Or is that just off a bag? It's off a bag.
It's off a bag, is
Yeah.
some random fish hooks.
Oh, yeah.
Dangerous.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, yeah. It's lovely to see it, but it's sad to see it in this state. Thanks for watching, viewers. Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you every Thursday at 4 PM UK time. Bye bye.